Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Roadblock. I'm Roadblock. Sorry. We are on the free-to-play challenge account, and some. I'm streaming live right now, and I chose to record this video while I'm streaming live because some crazy stuff went down. Just fooling around with some stuff. I am out of silver. Well, I just sold a bunch of gear and got back up to 400, but I went all the way down to like under 10K, I think. At one point, I've managed to forge some gear and sell it, and kind of get back to where I'm at right now. But let's talk about the crazy thing that happened. So I used this clan boss team in Dragon, and I gave it some settings that were stupid. So I had miscreated only opening with the ally protect and then never using it again. I had so I didn't do this, but Selenia refused to use her A3 and A2 on Clan Boss, even though these were set to uh, default. And I've been doing that for weeks. Miscreated was opening with his ally protect and then never using it again for weeks now. I've done that because I'm an idiot. So it's fixed because there's only one round. So like my round three stuff was good. You'll see like everything was turned on for round three. Like that was great. But round one, it was all wrong. So I fixed it and immediately saw big gains. But let's talk about why I am starting on Clan Boss tonight. So a couple of things. One, we got the 3-star for Rathalos. Big damage boost there. Two, I've re-geared some champions. So let's talk about the champions I re-geared. So Rathalos is re-geared. 97% crit rate. That's not ideal, but on an account like mine, this is great for what I did, and you'll see what I did. Still over 4K attack as well. Like, keep in mind that there's a small sacrifices for big gains elsewhere. 188 speed. That is good speed. The thing is he is wearing crit damage gloves, which is a really big deal. A big damage boost comes from that. So that's why we're able to get 170% crit damage, and we don't even have a crit damage neck yet for Rathalos. I'll be farming Spider during the upcoming tournament, but Rathalos is in my best gear right now. Absolutely best gear on Rathalos. The other champion I rebuilt was Ethel. I decided to take her out of her lifesteal gear and put her into better gear. Now you'll see she's still using those boots. I traded her boots over to Rathalos to get him the higher crit rate because these boots had a lower amount of crit rate. And it was better on Rathalos. Rathalos hits so much harder. And I wanted the speed on him because him taking more turns is more damage to the clan boss because he hits harder than anybody else on my team. Um, so for Ethel, she has those same boots on, but everything else has been redone. She's in crit rate gloves. These are higher crit rate gloves, which allows us to get less crit rate on some of the other pieces, especially the attack chest, right? And still be able to hit the crit cap. So we're at 99%. Again, small sacrifices for big gains. You know, that one attack probably per clan boss that doesn't crit is going to be worth the amount of increased crit damage that I gained. She's at 157% crit damage, not much less than what Rathalos is doing, because she does have a crit, or she, if I click on her, has a crit damage neck. So, I have yet to test out this team. I will say that the team already improved once Selenia was using her friggin' abilities. Chat can vouch for me. I don't know why she wasn't using. She was just sitting there A1ing over and over. I don't know if it's because she's only level 36. I don't know if it's because she had low accuracy and didn't think she could land her debuffs. I don't know why she would only repeatedly use the A1, but like we were 8 turns in, and luckily my chat reminded me that I could save the key by just like crashing the game, which is what I did. So um, but now we're in here. We're on Brutal again. So my last Brutal key did uh 6.4 million. So I'm going to come in here and see what this Brutal team can do. And I figured I'd record that so you guys can see it live. Now Selenia still has a lot to do. She doesn't have masteries yet, aside from a couple. The basic ones, the starter ones, like the crit rate and crit damage ones. Yeah, 70k on the A1 there from Rathalos. I wasn't paying attention. That could have been a big his times his multiplier hitter. But now this affinity, Rathalos is going to take the stun every time, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, so that was his big hitter. Used on the... I need to maybe change his openers a bit. 200k, like that's a big deal for this. And that, I don't think HP burn was on. There we go, that was a big hit. I didn't quite see all the damage there. There we go, we increased the debuff here. So we're going to get 2 more turns out of HP burn. So Rathalos is going to get a weak hit. That's unfortunate. I am happy that we're still landing our weaken from Athel. She is really low on accuracy, so to be able to land that is really good. And those HP burns are up all the time now. In the past, when I was watching these fights, and I'm like, he's never under an HP burn. I thought her cooldown was just too high. It never occurred to me that she just was sitting there A1ing. I swear. It's ridiculous to me. The biggest thing I'm concerned about is Athel's health. Because she doesn't have a way to heal herself anymore, right? Like, she's out of that gear. And the leech isn't landing. She's probably going to die here pretty soon. Because she doesn't even have... I'm glad she lived there, but we really need to land a leech. Or something. To be fair, she died at the same time as everybody else, so... I really can't be too mad about it. Okay. Not too bad. When you consider Selenia still she's only 36. So she's going to survive a lot more turns in future runs. 1.7 million out of Blade Master. I'm really surprised at how much damage missed. Oh, because Blade Master, on that affinity, Blade Master is stunned like every 3 turns, right? So we'll definitely see better progress on a better affinity. I'm pretty happy with the damage here. It is less damage than what the team did earlier. I don't know how much of that is Athel dying early. Hotatsu needs more books too. But it's not terrible. So, for missions, I'm caught up on missions. I just need to do this one now. So, ascend a champion to level 5 of Ascension. My chat had a great suggestion to just level up a lower, like, uncommon or common, just so they have easier uh, requirements for Ascension. In fact, what if I did... Nah, I'm gonna do food for Selenia and level up a piece of food for Selenia and build them out. So, um, tomorrow during the day, I'm gonna finish out this champion training event. Although I might not need to, right? I already got the 3-star, and that was from Artifact Ascension or leveling. So I will spend my energy tonight. I'm gonna set it. When's the spider tournament go live? I know it's overnight. 5 hours. Okay. There's no point in me doing any more Fire Knight turn attack. I did manage to finish those points. I don't know if I did that on camera or not. So, tomorrow. So, another thing that I did that I don't think I think I talked to my chat, but I didn't talk to you guys about on the recording. I had a very interesting. Or wait, no, I talked about that this morning on this morning's video, right? That I think hard. Uh, I did I did like 11. I did 11 million, but it wasn't 11.6 million because this is not unlocked for auto battles. But I'm pretty sure that tomorrow I will be able to one key it. The changes I made, I think, are just too good. Now the big pain right now is silver. I'm really hurting for silver. Um, and I still need certain things. Like these boots need to get 6-starred. I've been waiting to find something better. I haven't. Same here. These boots need to get 6-starred. Or 16. Sorry, they need to get level 16. Um, that's gonna help a lot. Miscreated's pretty well built. Hopefully, I can get a banner for him to get him some more speed if it gets a good substat roll. But at the very least, just extra stats to make him stronger. Um, this ring could also get 16 because, I mean, it's the best ring that I'm probably going to get. So there's definitely more upgrades that need to happen. And even like this piece, this is the one that I settled on with her. But even this piece can go to 16. I just don't have the silver. I don't like leveling something to 16 without about 1,000,000 silver. So I need to get silver. I can still forge some stuff. Like I can come down here and forge a lot of this bad perception gear. I mean, this is 11 uh forges worth, right? Sorry, 11 10 pulls worth. So I should be able to get a good bit of silver from that. And then the other one that I have is Rathalos. So if I get desperate after, because I've got a week left. I think I've got a week left. Sorry. Um, Yeah, I think I've got. Let me look at these pins. So Clan Boss is the 9th through the 15th. So it's Ice Golem this week. And then Clan Boss is the 9th through the 15th. So I think that I've got a little bit of time before the 15th. Like ideally I just keep building and building the team, and then the 15th I pull the trigger and I try to get the best possible score. And I may just have to keep crashing my game until I get the one that I want, right? But so I really need Selenia to be faster. Because this is on a 4-turn cooldown. She's fully booked. It's a pretty consistent land rate. I mean, 75% chance on a 3 times hitter. Like, this is very consistent. So, let me just double check that. Because they do stuff in this game sometimes, and then they don't do it on others, and it drives me nuts. Yeah, so it's a 50%, 50, 65, 75% on a 3 times hitter. So what I'm saying that they don't do is like it says 5 turns up here, right? And then a cooldown of 1. But then when you look at the champion, so it won't update what the percentage chance of landing is, but it will update that the cooldown. I get like I'm happy they do that, like because I can quickly look and be like, oh, it's a 4-turn cooldown because I know that she's booked, but it can get confused. Update this too, man. Like, so I know what her percent chance is. But all right, or what they should do on is like a blue text. You know what I mean? Like make it a blue text, and then when so when you upgrade it, it updates to that blue text and says, "Oh yeah, no, you've improved this feature. You've made it like bold it and blue text it." That's a good idea. They should do that. Okay. So Selenia needs masteries. She needs 6-star is what she needs. That is the plan. I guess I what I'm gonna do is use passive energy gain to do spider, um, right, and then use my refreshes and whatnot to by refresh I mean these like my potions and then like my daily because I haven't done any dailies yet. So as soon as I'm done streaming and I'm off camera, I'm gonna grind her out tonight. That sounds really bad, but I'm going to grind as much as I can in the direction of getting food for Selenia locked in and getting her to 6-star as fast as possible so that I can also get her masteries and then start leveling her in dungeons with the rest of the team. We'll see that already we've got Hotatsu 56. And if I wanted to, I could just top him off, right? Like that's a lot of brews. Like 25 brews is a lot, but when actual clan boss day comes, I can just use brews and top these guys off. I can even use void brews, which is probably the better brews to use because I'm probably not going to get any usable void champions anytime soon that are going to make a difference on the account. So Selenia would be even easier because I have 100 of those. So I just got to get to work. That's the big thing is just get to work on champions. So when I do my weeklies, I'm going to spend all of that energy towards leveling champions, and then the rest of the energy will go into like the passive energy gain will go into farming dungeons to try and improve. The last thing I want to check with all the changes that I made, let's see how much further we can push in Dragon. I just want to see. This is stage 18. Let's see how well it does. It could just completely fail. It could completely bomb. But ideally, I'm improving the team. Now, Selenia is still only 36, so I know she's going to die here. But I'm curious about what the damage improvement to Rathalos and to Athel might result in. I don't think it's going to be enough. Just looking at these preliminary hits, everything's being resisted. I can't land a stun. Oh, I did that time. I'm landing the fears, so I don't know. Maybe? The lack of lifesteal is hurting more in the dungeons. In fact, I hope I didn't ruin my ability to do stage 16. I was hoping, like, maybe I'd be lucky enough to get to stage 20. It's definitely not the case here. This wave seems to do a lot less damage than the first wave, though. Well, as I almost die. It's too close. It's so easy for her to die on that wave, and I mean, she's a big part of my team. Now, obviously, if Selenia gets built a little bit better and we can progress a little bit further, because she'll have more survivability as she gets to 60. I think Athel dies here. Now the leech lands. I mean, maybe we've just evolved beyond Athel, too. Because these guys are never in doubt. You know what I'm saying? Well. I had to say something, right? You heard me too. As soon as I said that, and I go, well. Oh, man. I mean, we made it to stage 18. Great. I don't think I'm making it to stage 20. So, let me look at the stats. From Dragon. So the people that competed in Dragon, and again, this was days ago, weeks ago now. This was back in February. Only 3 of them were over stage 18. So maybe I'm not as... I mean, they're probably at stage 20 by now, but it's very interesting. All right. I don't know. Don't know how I feel. I think I need to get some better speeds. I mean, 187 isn't bad. And he is opening with the Ally Protect. She's just too low. I think if we keep her alive... She keeps herself alive if the burn is going, too. So, she's just not good on waves. If I can get her... When she's 60, she's going to have so much more health. So, if that would get her through the waves better. I think we survive better. So we've got some work to do, obviously, but I'm really, really happy. This is some of the biggest progression that I've had on the account. I'm thrilled about my Rathalos build right now. Just, 170% crit damage. He's hitting really, really hard now. I am curious if I do an arena real quick for you guys just to see where we're at. I mean, I would probably have beat this team before anyways, but I'm curious. I wonder how hard his is hitting for. 19. Oh my god. That was the 3 times multiplier, and I had weak hits on everybody. That's why I didn't kill that team. This is an all magic team. I don't think I can kill them still. I'm gonna refresh. I kind of want to see a team that I'm maybe a little more favored against. I mean, that's the same team I just beat. I think Cupidus. This is an all legendary team. Like, this team should smoke me. And I'm not running a speed lead either. But I did get the first turn. I need to take her out. She doesn't do anything for me. There we go. We need to get Artak next. Very close. Very, very close one. Alright. I want to take these free ones while I'm still in gold as well. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm solid in gold. You'll see that I haven't been pulled down, right? And that's helping me in Clan Boss because I'm getting the extra stats as well. So, yeah. It kind of feels like Ethel's hitting a lot weaker than she was. I don't feel like I sacrificed that much attack, but she is really low on attack. Let me just... Is there another helmet that has a substat attack percent? Well, I need crit rate, crit damage, and attack percent. Yeah, it just doesn't exist. That's the problem. And, like, even these gloves, they have attack percent. Like, obviously they didn't roll into it, but still, those are really good gloves. I mean, an attack ring would be better, potentially. This does have attack percent substat. But I can't afford to make her too squishy. Oh, I also need to check. I think I meant to check this on camera. I don't know if I did. That she can still campaign farm. So that's just a weak hit. That's not her fault. Alright. So she's still fine as a campaign farmer, I think. Yeah, definitely still fine as a campaign farmer. Alright. Alright, well, yeah, that's everything. That's the video. I'm going to keep the outro short and sweet just because this is a longer video, and I'm sorry about that, but we covered a lot of stuff. So I'm getting more and more nervous as the deadline for Clan Boss is approaching. I need to buckle down and get these champions leveled, so that's the plan. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.